Chopper pilots have a good story to tell right now. More than 200 people are now safe after being trapped by the creek fire. They were flown out on military helicopters from the area known as Mammoth Pool and brought to Fresno. Now we keep our team coverage going with what those chopper pilots were thinking in the middle of the flames and how one person can't thank them enough. What started as a peaceful Labor Day weekend,
how do you describe beauty,
ended with a rescue operation for Dennis Drake and more than 200 others who had been enjoying the outdoors at Mammoth Pool in the Sierra National Forest.
We're almost completely surrounded by fire, almost 360 degrees.
They scrambled to drive onto the reservoir, their only safe haven, as any roads out were covered with flames and fallen trees.
The reservoir was, at that point was about 40 feet down below full capacity. So, okay, we know that we have a gravel, rocky area that's not going to burn. Everybody's saying, get in the water, get in the water, get in the water. We all did. As the firestorm's hitting us from one way, then the other, we're just, we're dunking every 10 to 15 seconds, just trying to survive. Just trying to survive. It was scary in the least.
The flames intense, the smoke thick, the search impossible for most, but not for Army National Guard helicopters.
As you can imagine, the terrain up in that area is extremely rugged, a lot of trees, and we don't know exactly where the people are. It's a lot easier for us to see the heat sources and the fire, sort of see through the smoke at nighttime with the night vision goggles. Also very risky, very treacherous flight conditions.
Some of the crew on board back from military deployments overseas, but this mission on home turf provided hope.
The weight of the world had been taken off our shoulders. Now we're going to be okay. Every seat was taken. Every seat was taken.
It was pretty cramped tight in there. We do not like to operate that way, but because of the circumstances of this being an urgent situation, threatening life, the pilots in command made a smart decision by asking them to get on the helicopter and loading as many as they could on that lift.
They deserve respect. Absolutely. Each and every one is heroes. I mean, every one of them that I saw shook their hand, thanked them, mainly because of the fact that if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have made it out.
When you get off a mission like this and the people who are rescued are truly thankful and they show that, it really helps motivate you to keep coming out and doing this. There's a lot of tremendous value and satisfaction the crew members get.
Fresno County's Emergency Medical Services Director says 4 people rescued from Mammoth Pool are still in the hospital right now. 2 of them are in serious condition from burns. The rest of the evacuees are back home or in temporary housing. Drake tells me that he isn't hurt, but does have a bit of a cough from breathing in that smoke.